Hello everyone and welcome to another video with the Shenanigans. We're matching today. We thought we would be cute.
We didn't plan it.
We didn't. Mister, where's your pink shirt? Unacceptable. You need a haircut. But we can't give him a haircut because everything is closed. Because we're in quarantine day 775. Anyway, we owe you guys a house tour. And I'll be honest and say that I was waiting for us to like buy a lot of furniture or like make our house complete or clean or something before doing it. However, that's never gonna happen because one, we can't afford furniture, new furniture, and we just ended up using what we had, and our house is never clean enough for a house tour. So I'm just gonna take you through super casual the things that we've done to the house since we've moved in. Eventually, maybe we do bring in more things and we'll talk about them as we get them, or we give you another tour, who knows. So let's get into it. I'm starting here at the front door again. I'm not even gonna open it because it's really windy outside. But walking in, we have to the left the little area right before the stairs, and we have this dead decor thing. And then we added just a couple of canvases that we had of our wedding. The goal would be to just put a bunch of canvases and stuff up here, which would be kind of cool. This is the pile that we make when we have to take something upstairs, but we don't want to go up just yet. We just kind of pile it there, and eventually we'll just walk it up. But we'll get into the loft a little bit later. Some of Mr.'s toys that he never actually grabbed. So walking in, we added this mirror. We added this thing that somebody gave us for our housewarming before the babies were born. And then we have our toilet room where we added just some of the old decorations that we had in our old master bedroom, just kind of New Yorkish style. There I am. Some cool hand towels that shed like crazy, even though we've washed them a billion times. This is our coat closet, hall closet, where we also store car seats and just other baby stuff, some of my work stuff, some puzzles, and our dining room right here, because we eat on our couch on these trays. We're not fancy. We don't have a dining room table. And then moving on to our dining room / office right now. Let me lock my computer. But this is what's supposed to be our dining room, but it is currently the office for me working from home, my gigantic monitor. And then this space right here is just, we used to have like the bouncer and the activity center thing that they would stand in, but now we just put their walkers here. This thing has come in handy because they kind of hang out in there when we're out here and they want to see us and they want to just hang out. Or if we go to the garage or we go to the back, we've put this thing to use. It comes with a little canopy if we ever need to put them in the sun. The link to this is in the description, along with a bunch of other Amazon products that we've bought. These are their feeding chairs that we're still using religiously every time they eat. These are the blankets that we use to prop their bottles. We have an end table here, and then move on to the kitchen. This is probably the most used space of our house. We have, I guess you might want to look at something other than my hand doing this on top of stuff, but the kitchen, we have our weekly menu of food, though we don't always update it. And like any MTV Cribs episode, what's in your fridge, Lots of stuff. We got wine. We got beer, energy drinks, yogurt, leftover breakfast, watermelon. There's just a bunch of stuff. Eggs. We eat a lot of eggs in this house. This is our bottle making slash bar where we make drinks occasionally and baby drinks. This is our laundry room. Nothing special here. Just a bunch of cleaning supplies up there. A pantry that my wife so kindly organized. Let me show you what the baby shelf looks like. Yes, they get their whole shelf to themselves. Look at this. That's what having triplets is. A lot of food. But yeah, here's the counter. This is where we wash all our bottles. The counter is never clean. There's always stuff on here. Anything that we have in our hand that we don't know what to do with just ends up on the counter. And then it takes a long time for us to actually clean it. This is my coffee section with the Keurig that's breaking. My Pike's Place roast coffee creamer. Look at this. Bought these, they both say coffee. And the OCD in me was like, I can't have creamer and sugar in a container that says coffee. But then I flipped them over and I was happy. Made me happy. Here is the baby dining section. This is why we can't have nice things. We can't have like a console to put stuff on because we have these guys. We can't get a coffee table because we have babies that are walking and crawling and are gonna beat themselves up on it. We can't have a dining room table because we have a bunch of stuff over here that needs a place to be put. How do you feel about that, babe? Does it bother you as much as it bothers me?
Not bother me at all.
That's fair. My dad made these. I think I've said this in other videos, but my dad made these out of the wood from the butcher block breakfast bar that we made at our last house. Those of you who have watched all of our videos know exactly which breakfast bar we're talking about. But he had, we had extra wood, so he ended up just making this out of stuff he had in his yard. We have this one and we have another one that we were using for our computer room printer stuff. Here's our cool couch. I like it. What do you think?
I love it.
Me too. Our parents hate it because it's really low to the ground, but I think we like it. These are paintings that Kylie, Candice, and I made on one of those paint night things where you follow the instructor. I think I made that one, and I think Candice made the other two.
My mom has parties.
Yes. Oh, I didn't even show the heads, but we had these heads from our last house too, and these just kind of fit there. They were gifted to us from friends of ours. Heading into our master bedroom that is not a master anymore. So here's the baby playroom, current situation. We brought the couch down here from, this is our old couch, one of them. But this is just their play space. They love it. They have a toy box over on that side. And then in our bathroom, we really haven't done anything else, so I'm not even gonna show you that. We added this sign that Candice bought for, I think it was an anniversary or birthday or something. And then our backyard that Candice showed last time, but we put the grill over here. We still have some work to do on the backyard, but it's been really nice to have all the extra concrete because we've just been able to go out there barefoot, hang out, walk in the sand. This is the only human boy in this house. Phew, phew. This is the other boy of the house who needs a haircut. Poor guy. It's my babe. I put her there for decoration. Bar stools, we will buy more. This is the only bar stool that we have at the moment.
You know what? All that stuff is just stuff that our kids can drop on their heads. So it's on the back burner for a while.
Along with the coffee table, the dining room table, the console,
Yes.
all the stuff. That's okay, because this is
A little bit bigger.
that's okay. Eventually we will have a complete house. Tune in for a full house tour in 2035. Oh no, I forgot the garage. I don't know if we showed the garage in the past, but it was a freaking disaster in here. It's gonna get dark for a minute. Bear with me. And this is still a work in progress because I ran out of lights, but remember I had said that I wanted to build like a gym or something in the garage. I guess I could turn on this light too. It's kind of dark still. But the idea is still to build some kind of gym in our garage. So we've started to kind of prepare it. There's still a lot of stuff in here that needs to go or that we need to go through, but we are making baby steps. In fact, we've gotten rid of a lot of things. This is a lot of baby clothes that was given to us that we will eventually use for the kids. We have a ton of diapers and wipes because of this quarantine. We've had to stock up because who knows when we're gonna find a lot of this stuff. I don't like to be a hoarder, but we've had no choice for baby things. And then a lot of empty bins and stuff. But this is kind of our wall of bins. Also, the idea would be to put them up on the top on like a rack of some kind, but we're not there yet. But we've come in here a lot, actually probably daily at some point, either after we take the babies for a walk or just to give them a different area to kind of roam around in. We've set this like play yard area for them with extra panels that we had. The bouncer that was inside that they're not really using too much, we brought out here. Our old area rug, and they just kind of hang out in here, and we'll pop the garage open and they can look outside and hang out. That's a pile of things that we are gonna donate. And then we have their car seats for when they get a little bit bigger, although we're still unsure if we're gonna use these because they're really big. And then just some extra random things, but ignore the stuff on the ground and the stroller and stuff, but this is actually going to my dad's. We ended up not using this as much as we thought, but we kind of lit it up in here with some lights. That's the university that I graduated from. And then just a cool place to hang out. That's Kylie's K from her birthday. But we'll have like water, we'll have our bands, our weights, all of that, and then we'll get everything else kind of gymified. But we've made a lot of progress to this garage, and I'm pretty excited that we're getting somewhere. There's our garage that we will never park our car in because we like to use it as extra space instead. Okay, so going up, the last time we showed you guys the loft, it was empty. There was nothing in it, I think. But we've tried to make it a little bit more lofty, a little bit more of a space that we can use. This is still a big work in progress. Hi, my love.
Ooh, you smell.
Oh, hi, baby. Hi, my love.
You smell like caca.
How was your nap? It was a good nap. Who's that right there? Is that you? Little face. Oh. Go ahead.
She smells like poop.
Ew. So we have yet to get rid of the swing. We don't know if we're gonna need it yet, still. So far, every time we put them in there, they're like lifting their head. They're not really a fan anymore, but we kept it just in case. This thing here was in the baby room at the old house, and we're thinking we could use it for like board games and just stuff that like the kids can use to put their things in, especially since the loft is going to be a space for them, for Kylie, for their friends to just kind of hang out, a place for them to be kids. So we have our old couch, ignore the blankets, our old couch. This is our old little entertainment section with the TV and the movie reels. This is just more blankets and pillows and things that we haven't really found a place for. Books, and then some toys down there. They actually really enjoy crawling around in here, and then they get into these little cubbies down there and they pull this stuff out. It's really cute. You guys remember the scrapbook that Kylie and her grandma made us? We just kind of put that there. These were in the baby room, so we took them out. We might use them for blankets. We're still kind of debating. And then their art. We have Kylie, Alex, Jordan, and Grayson. Just as a little decoration up here. We've had to unplug all of these things because the babies were getting into them. So, yeah, this is the loft. The baby room is just their pack and plays, but Jordan's in there sleeping right now, so I'm not gonna go in there. This was something that Kylie, Candice, Mr. and I did, because here's Mr's paw, before the babies. It was done on 4/14, so slightly before the babies were born. And you know what, maybe we could do 4/14 this year and include all the baby hands. But that was the idea. It was to do this once pre-babies and then do it again after the babies were born. So 4/14. And then this room is the room that was the office. It was empty for a while. Eventually it will be where the girls sleep when they're old enough. They'll share this room, but remember we said we had to move upstairs and all of that. This is where we've been sleeping. We just recently brought our end tables up here because we thought, okay, this is going to be a little bit more permanent than we initially thought. So we tried to make it a little bit more of a bedroom. But our bed's not made, don't judge us. It's literally just our bed, our end tables. That's what we use to watch TV at night. We're living a lavish life. And then this is like office stuff. Just a room. Now Kylie has done a lot to her room. It actually looks nice. I'm gonna go ahead and show it to you. But for Christmas, we ended up giving her, everyone kind of chipped in. Instead of buying her a gift, we asked that everybody donate money to her bedroom makeover fund so that she could go out and buy whatever she wanted. And that's pretty much what happened. So we went out, shopped, she looked online for things that she wanted and that she wanted to buy. It taught her a little bit of money management because she had to figure out how much money she had, how much she could spend, was something really worth it. And I'll show you her room. So you walk in, and this is her day bed. And she's got some cool decorations on the wall. Her gigantic mirror. Fuzzy socks. She's got that thing up there. her little vanity that's got all these little pockets for her to put her stuff in. This thing lights up. It's got different modes. She can do like a warm or a cool or a little more natural. But yeah, she really enjoys that. She's a makeup girl, so she likes to do her makeup there. Her little cubbies from the last house. And then she really wanted a pig. I think she liked the colors and she likes pigs. But and then her TV, her dresser, just hamper. And then if she ever has friends over, there's an extra mattress underneath, so she could just pull it out and they can sleep in here with her. And then the bathroom, nothing special, same old bathroom, except we have things on the counter so that the babies can't get into them, because this is also where we give them baths. But yeah, that's the upstairs. I actually think that's everything. I know it's nothing crazy. I'm not gonna give you these collages and pretend like we live in this spotless house. This is what we live in every day. And we love it. We love this house and everything about it. What is he doing? Look at his hair. Dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. You tired?
It's like wrangling an alligator in here. A crazy alligator boy.
Grayson, Graham. Grayson. Oh, what's up, dude? Cool it.
Gosh.
Hi, boo girl. Hi.
You're crazy, dude.
But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the impromptu house tour. I figured we can't go anywhere. Might as well show you where we've been hanging out and how we've been hanging out. Okay, I know I said that JoJo was sleeping in their room, so I couldn't show it to you, but she woke up. So we'll give you a little tour of their room. So right now, all three of them are sleeping in the exact same room. They're in pack and plays, not in cribs, just because of the space, and realistically we didn't want to invest in 3 cribs. So I'll show you Alex's section, Jordan's section, and then Grayson's. So here is Alex. This is where she sleeps. We got an A up there, and then a little princess sign that we had gotten. Ignore the blanket over the window. We needed it to be dark in here because the light comes straight through that window, and we didn't have a blackout curtain. Threw the blanket up there and it just kind of stayed. Eventually we will also swap that. And then we move on to this wall, and this is JoJo. That's where JoJo sleeps. Another little princess sign. This is their bookshelf where we've just kind of kept all of their books. Some of the bears that they got while they were in the hospital. Humidifier. This is their noise machine. Shusher, also diffuser for essential oils kind of thing. Also things that they had gotten while they were in the NICU or when they were born. We just kind of kept them there. Collection of books. And then if I move to the corner of the room, this is our baby boy's side, Grayson. That's where he sleeps, little prince. And then their closet. So we had gotten these from, it was actually donated to us from a friend. These little cameras. They're not the best, but they do the trick for noise. And now we've been kind of using them for the camera as well. But we put them up here because we're able to see a little bit more of the room. In here we have just pajamas, burp cloths and bath cloths, bibs, their little sock bin because they have a ton of socks, any little shoes that they have. We've just kind of put here, and then we tried to hang all of their clothes, even the onesies, from here on. Actually, from here on that way is all the girls' stuff. And weirdly enough, Grayson has more than enough clothes. Although he's outgrowing all of this stuff pretty quick anyway. More onesies and things on this side. We've had some blankets that we've put up here. This is their little memory box where we've kept a lot of their NICU things and keepsakes. Kylie's bear, little hats. But we leave this open so that we could see the camera feed. But yeah, that's their room. They're standing. The girls stand on their beds. They're not climbing out or anything like that. Grayson is not standing yet. He just kind of rolls around, but he's gonna get there. But yeah, that is pretty much upstairs. That's the loft. That's the baby's room. That is everything. We had the guys who built the house come and open this window because we thought it was a waste that it was covered. So now every morning we can see the sunrise kind of coming through those mountains over there, which has been really nice. But yeah. Working from home has been nice, and I think the nicer part has been that everyone in my company is working from home, so it's just the new norm for now. We try not to go grocery shopping because of the virus, so we've limited our grocery trips to every 2 weeks, although trying to make food last for 2 weeks is a challenge.
Mostly because we can't find what we need.
That, and a lot of the stores have limits on the amount of things that you can buy, and this guy, he still has his pencil in his mouth, waiting for somebody to grab it. The hardest things for us right now, I think, is not seeing our family. Our parents, her parents just bought a new house, and not being able to go over and help them pack and do all of that has been really tough. We do the best that we can to keep the germs outside. If that means taking off our shoes before we walk in, if that means getting undressed at the door, whatever we have to do, jumping in the shower right away. Those are the things that we've kind of done to help. But I hope you guys are all being safe. Social distancing is super important. Please do it. And we hope that all of this blows over soon and we can go back to the life that everybody took for granted. Right? We took a lot of things for granted, and now we don't get to do them, and we miss them. So we love you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here throughout our YouTube journey, and we hope that you continue to be here. Subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, like, this video if you enjoyed it and comment anything. It could be questions, it could be just a thumbs up, whatever you want, but comment so that we can interact with all of you. So, we love you. See you on the next one. Say bye, Mama. Say bye.